Hey guys, sorry, I'm finishing up some online homework real quick. Should take me just a couple seconds. It's due in about 2 minutes. And submit. Alright, we're good. Hi, I'm Jake Bagley, and I'm going to persuade you in favor of online education. In today's world of education, students are faced with many difficult decisions when it comes to their education. And now, online education has become a huge factor in that. Now, there are many pros and there are also very many cons when we're talking about online education. I'm going to list to you a couple of them. A list of pros and a list of cons. I'm going to list a few of the cons here with you right now. Now, the first one I feel like, which is a major con to online classes, is forgetting about the work. When in college you have a huge load of homework every night and projects due, and an online class kind of slips your mind sometimes. So forgetting about homework, and if you forget to do it, you either get a 0 or a deducted grade. So I feel like forgetting about work is one of the top cons. Another con that for online classes is limited instruction. Since you're not in the class 2 or 3 days a week for 50 minutes or to an hour and a half, you don't get the same type of instruction you do from the teacher. Emails and meeting in person a couple times can help out a little bit with your teacher, but limited instruction is really a downfall to online classes. Now, a third con to this is technology failure. I'm sure everyone here has experienced technology failure when you're writing a paper and your computer dies or crashes. And the same thing can happen whether you're on the internet doing an online class and the internet goes out, you can't turn in a paper or a test that's due, and then you have to figure out something to do. So technology failure is another major con to this. To me, the cons make a pretty good point, but in my opinion, the pros highly outweigh the cons. And one of the biggest pros that I see with online classes is flexibility. With me, I'm a college athlete, and I have class all day, and then I practice all day. And it would be hard for me to fit another class in with practice, games, and everything else. So during the season, I like to take online classes because it's very flexible. I can do them early in the morning when I wake up, or I can do the homework or work late at night when I get back from games. And sometimes I can actually do them on the bus with the technology we have now with iPhones, and I can access the internet that way. Also with online classes, they're usually shorter. So the online class will go from the beginning of the semester until about the middle of the semester, which to me is great because then I have the rest of the semester to just worry about my in-class classes and assignments. Another pro that I see with online classes is you can do the work anywhere. And with that, if you want to get ahead in the class and you're home for a weekend and you have nothing to do on a Friday, Saturday, or even a Sunday, you can get your computer out, get your phone out, and get on your Moodle site and go to that online class, and you can do homework. You can do one of your speeches early. And I feel like it's just a nice thing to have instead of in class you have to wait for the assignment or wait for the test to be given to you. Another thing that goes along with that is convenience. Like I said, you can do them anywhere at any time that you want to as long as the teacher has posted them. And another pro that I see with online classes, they have access to many different resources at times when you want to have them in class. So say I'm doing some homework or I'm doing an assignment, I can hop right on the internet while I'm in my online class. I can find some sources or I can find information, and that'll help me with my assignment that I have due. Another pro that comes to mind is when taking an online class, instead of going to a small private school such as Trine or going to a big Division I school such as Ohio State or Indiana, is the cost. Now, a school like Trine costs upward $30,000, and for some people that's just not economically feasible for them to be able to come here. Online class can cost up to half of that or even cheaper, and when deciding whether to go to a big school, those cost around $20,000. Still, online classes are a lot cheaper than that. Students today are beginning to realize the flexibility and time advantages that online courses have to offer, especially those students that are involved in extracurricular activities or have a job. Now, YahooEducation.com states that 31% or 6.1 million students today are taking at least one online course a year, and it's said that those numbers are only going to rise as time goes on. Now I hope you understand and take my advice on why I believe the online classes are the best way to go for students in today's college atmosphere.